Hello everyone! Today I will show you how to play on the piano a beautiful composition from the movie Schindler's List. This is composed by John Williams. First I will show you how it sounds with both hands, and then very slowly I will show you the right hand, the left hand, and how to play them together. So that's how it sounds. Okay, so please print the sheet music that's below the video, and let's start. The right hand is the third on E, the second on D, the fourth on F, the second on E. First 4 measures, that's the introduction, so that you could follow better. Then we have the second measure, the second on C, the first on B, the fourth on D, the third on C, then the second on B, the fourth on D, the third on C, the second on B, and A with the first. So that's the intro. Let me repeat it in the right tempo. And the left hand for this part is like this. The fifth on A, the first on E, but almost in every measure where there are 2 notes like this, the first note and the second note are both kept for the whole measure. So in fact you play like this and keep both of the notes. Then the second measure is the second on D, the first on F, and we keep both of them. Then the third measure is exactly the same, so D and F, and then the note A with the 5th finger. So let me repeat the left hand. Okay, so both hands are like this. You may please feel free to stop the video and practice yourself, and later on just move on with me to the next part. And now I will show you both hands together. And this note is kept longer for 2 measures almost, and then we start the main melody. The right hand is like this. The first on A, the 5th on A but an octave up, the first on D, then the 4th on A, the first on D, the 5th on B flat, so this black key, then the 4th on A, the second on F, the first on A, then the 3rd on F, the second here on G, and again F with the 3rd, G with the 4th, and A with the 5th. I will move on. Later on I will surely repeat. So now the measure number 8, which is like this. A with the 4th, D with the 1st, 2 times, then C with the 5th, B flat with the 3rd, A with the 1st, because we need to play G with the 4th. So this is the figure. Then we have the second on C, the first on B flat, the second on E, the 3rd on G, the 5th on B flat, the 4th on A, G with the 3rd, F with the 1st. Just 2 more measures and we will repeat. So now the measure number 10, the 4th on G, the 1st on B flat, these notes repeated twice. Then we have the 5th on A, the 4th on G, the 3rd on F, the 4th on G, and A with the 5th. So A with the 5th. Like this. Let me repeat very slowly the right hand, starting from the end of the measure number 5. So we start on A, D, A, D, B flat, A, F, A, F, G, F, G, A, kept longer, A, D, A, D, C, B flat, A, G, C, B flat, E, G, B flat, A, G, F, G, B flat, G, B flat, A, G, F, G, A. And let's make a small pause here. I will just practice yourself, of course. Now I will show you the left hand for this part, and then we will play both hands together. So left hand for starting from the measure number 6. The left hand is much easier, so do not worry. We play D with the second, and we keep it F with the first. We repeat it once again. Then G with the fifth, B flat with the third. And also we keep all the time, when we have two notes, we just keep them for longer. Next we play A with the fifth and C sharp with the third, and we keep it. Then we have D with the second, F with the first, G with the fifth, B flat with the third, C with the second, E with the first, F with the fifth, A with the third. Then we have, we move slightly to the right, G with the fifth, B flat with the third. Then we have C sharp with the second and E, and the note D with the second. I will repeat it, just the left hand. In fact, it will be a bit faster because it will be with the right hand, so it will be in this tempo. Right, so please practice the left hand, and now I will show you both hands together, starting from the end of the measure number 5. And here the note C sharp is a bit delayed, as you can hear. Okay, so here we are at the end of the measure number 11. Let me show you the continuation for the right hand. So after this A with the fifth, the right hand plays A with the first, an octave down, and now we play G with the fourth, B flat with the first, repeat it once again, then we have A with the fifth, G with the fourth, F with the third, E with the second, D with the first, kept longer, E with the third, kept longer, and F with the fourth, G again, so G with the first, of course, again F and G, then we have A with the fifth, G with the fourth, F with the third, E with the second, and D with the first. Let me repeat the right hand, starting from the measure number 11. First we play A here, and A down. Okay, the left hand for this part. So starting from the measure 11, we play D with the second, and we keep it, then F with the first, and we keep it, then we have G with the fifth, B flat with the third, C sharp with the second, E with the first, and then single notes, B flat with the third, D, C sharp with the third, E with the first, then B flat with the third, and we keep it, D with the first, then C sharp with the third, and we keep it, and E with the first, and the note D with the second. Let me repeat the left hand for this part. So the measure number 11, Alright, so just practice the left hand, and now I will show you both hands for this part. Okay, great. So we are in the measure number 15, and now we will play exactly the same, only an octave up. So I will not give more clarification, I will just show it to you. Simply an octave up means that instead of this A, we start this A, and everything move by one octave to the right. Also the left hand. So let me show it to you. We are at the end of measure number 15. Okay, so we are at the end of the measure 25, and it's already more than half of this composition, so my congratulations for you. I will show you the right hand for the next part. So the measure 26, the right hand starts on A with the third. Then again A with the third, G with the second, it's B flat with the fourth, A with the third, E with the first, F with the third, and G with the fourth. Then we have the fourth again, but on F, G with the fifth, E with the third, D with the second, C sharp with the first, E with the third, D with the first. So maybe just practice yourself, and I will first show you two more measures and then we will repeat. So the measure number 28, the second on A, the first on G, the fifth on C, the fourth on B flat, the first on E, the second on F, and the third on G, and then we go down to G with the first, A with the second, B flat with the third, then B flat again but with the first, C with the second, D with the third, and E with the first, F with the second, and E again with the first. And that will be the end of the first page. Let me repeat the right hand, starting from the measure 26. So we have A, G, B flat, A, E, F, G, F, G, E, D, C sharp, E, and D, A, G, C, B flat, E, F, G, then G but an octave down, A, B flat, C, D, E, F, and E again. Alright, the left hand for this part is D with the fifth, F with the third, and we keep both of them. Then G with the second, B flat with the first, also kept as before. C sharp with the third and E with the first. Then we have D with the second, F with the first. Then the same notes but different fingers, so the fifth on D, the third on F, and we keep them. The second on a G, the first on B flat, and G with the fifth, B flat with the third, and then, but in the faster tempo, we will play E and G sharp at the end of this measure. Alright, let me repeat the left hand and then we will play both hands. With both hands together, starting from the measure 26. good, let's go on. The right hand starting from the measure 30, so the second page. We start the third on E, the second on D, the fourth on F, the third on E, the first on B, the third on C, and the fourth on D. Then again the fourth but on C, the fifth on D, the third on B, then the second on A, the first on G sharp, the third on B, and the first on A. Okay, let's continue, we will repeat soon. Then we have the second on E, the first on D, the fifth on G, the fourth on F, the first on B, the second on C, and the third on D. And we go from the note D with the first, the second on E, the third on F, the first on F, the second on G, the third on A. Then we have B with the first, C with the second, and D sharp with the third. So let's repeat the right hand, starting from the measure 30. The left hand for this part is easier. We have the second on A, the first on C, kept both of them, then D with the second, F with the first, also kept, then G sharp with the third, and B with the second, with the first of course, and we keep them. Then we have the second on A, the first on C, and both of them are kept. Again, the same notes but different fingers. We have the fifth on A, the third on C, also kept. Then the second on D and the first on F, and we keep them. Then we have the fifth on D, the third on F, and at the end of this measure we have the notes the second on B and the first on D sharp here. Okay, let me repeat the left hand. Okay, and both hands together for this part. We are in the measure of 34. The right hand here is, it's similar as the main melody, only in different tonation, in different scale. So before we were playing like this, and then we have the same melody but played in different scale. So it is like this. Let me show it to you very slowly. So the measure 34. We play the fourth on E, the first on A, repeated twice, the fifth on F, the fourth on E, the second on C, and the first on E, the third on C, the first on D, again C, D with the fourth, and E with the fifth. Then similar figure as before, so we play the fourth on E, the first on A, repeated twice, but now we go up, the fifth on G, then the third on F, the first on E, and the fourth on D, the second on G, the first on F, the second on B, the third on D, the fifth on F, the fourth on E, the third on D, and the first on C. Then we have the fourth on D, the first on F, repeated twice, the fifth on E, the fourth on D, the third on C, the fourth on D, the fifth on E. And let me show it to you till the end, because we are very close to the end. Now we are in the measure 39 in the middle. So we play E with the first, then we play C with the third, D with the fourth, F with the first, repeated twice, then again E with the fifth, D with the fourth, C with the third, B with the second, and A with the first. Then we have B with the third, C with the fourth, D with the first, repeated also once again. Then we have E with the fifth, D with the fourth, C with the third, B with the second, and A with the first. And we are very close till the end, so let me show it to you. Now we have E with the fourth, A with the first, again E and A, the fifth on F, the fourth on E, the second on C, the first on E, the third on F, the second on E, the first on D, the third on B, the fifth on D, the second on F, the first on E, and then G with its G sharp, so this black key with the third, and A with the fourth to finish this composition. Alright, so let me repeat this part for the right hand, starting from the measure 34. It's quite a lot, but I'm sure you can learn it quickly. Let me show it to you again in the right tempo. So we play E, A, E, A, F, E, C, E, and C, D, C, D, E, E, A, E, A, G, F, E, D, G, F, B, D, F, E, D, C, D, F, D, F, E, D, C, D, E, E again, 2 octaves down, C, D, F, D, F, E, D, C, B, A, B, C, D, C, D, E, D, C, B, A, E, A, E, D, B, D, F, E, G sharp, A. So I'm sure it's a good moment that you stop the video and practice yourself. And after, just come back, I will show you the left hand. The left hand for this part, so starting from the measure 34, is like this. A with the second, C with the first, repeated twice, D with the fifth, F with the third, E with the fifth, G sharp with the third, A with the second, C with the first, D with the fifth, F with the third, G with the second, B with the first, C with the fifth, E with the second. Then we move up, the fifth on D, the third on F, the second on G sharp, and the first on B, and the second finger on A kept longer, and we add the first on C, also kept longer. Then we are now in the measure number 40. So we have the fifth on a D, the third on F, the second on G sharp, the first on B, and single notes, not kept longer. We have the third on F, the first on A, the third on G sharp, the first on B, and again as before, the notes that are kept together, the third on F, the first on A, then the third on G sharp, the first on B, and the note A with the second. Now we are in the measure number 44, the second on A, the first on C, repeated twice. Then the second on B, the first on D, also repeated twice. And the note A with the third to finish this composition. Alright, so that's also a good moment to stop the video and practice the left hand. Let me show you both hands together, starting from the measure 34, very, very slowly. So that's all, but I would like to repeat whole composition from the beginning in a slower tempo so that you could follow and just make sure that you know how to play it. So that was the music from the movie Schindler's List. I hope you have learned it with me. Thank you very much.